What you know about TTT? What you know about TTT?
So there is something that's been on my mind as of recent, and I guess the reason why I came to university was because there's 15,000 students here in Brunel, but there's about 300 lecturers. Now, how I perceive other humans is everyone has a set of experiences, thought processes and genes that I haven't gone through, that I don't have. So everyone has something that they can teach me, 15,000 of them. Whether there's 300 lecturers or 15,000 students, who do you think I perceive to be able to learn from more? And I guess that's why I came to university. But one thing that really caught into my heart was the fact that there's a lot of university students that don't understand why they're doing that course. They may have been funneled there by influence of mother and father, by peers, or maybe what society imposes on them of what they think. Again, as they say, if you don't know your own identity, someone's going to come and tell you what your identity is. So when I always ask people, so what course are you doing? They'll say law, or economics, or business. And I say, okay, wow, why did you pick that subject? And they'll say, oh well, because I don't know. And I said, that's interesting. You could have picked so many other subjects, but you picked that one. I would have thought there would have been some sort of emotional connection or genuine inspiration and vision that's intertwined with that subject and your passion and purpose. And they said, well, I never really thought that way. And yet, when they graduate university, they're going to have a debt that's going to be about 50 to 60,000, which is going to be compounded to nearly over a six-figure income within the next 20 years. Yet they didn't know why they picked their subject. And I guess that's where the educational system has failed us, because they've told us how to be employees, how to be great employees, to being uniform, but they haven't really taught us how to think. They've told us to be followers and students, but not leaders of our own life. And I guess that's where it comes from, time and money. Why is time and money very, very important? And why is it that it doesn't matter if you've got a master's degree in economics or master's degree in business, university will never teach you about time or money. They may teach you about case studies about business or economic cycles and trends, but they won't teach you about financial intelligence. Why? Because employees exchange the time for money. So as an employee, you see that you are paid by the hour. So how many hours that you put in, you will be paid a specific amount. But in the marketplace, you are paid by value. And I guess that's why out of 60,000 businesses that start in the UK every single year, half of them are bankrupt within 5 years, 80% are bankrupt within 10 years, and 96% are bankrupt within 15 years. And only 1 out of 10 of those 4% are actually profitable. Doesn't mean they're making money. 9 out of 10 of them are actually still about to break even. And even after 15 years, you think you're safe, but you look at the Lehman Brothers, 152 years in business, running over $1 trillion in assets, yet they collapsed in 2008, never to be seen again. So nothing is constant. If you're not growing, you're declining. Nothing is ever constant. So here's the big challenge of life. You can have more than what you have because you can become more than you are. And I guess the other side of the coin reads, unless you change how you are. Success is not something that you pursue. It's something that you attract by becoming an attractive person, by increasing your value. Now, how do you increase your value? Well, I do believe that answer is in the great book itself. Our master teacher once said, find a way to serve the many, for service to many leads to greatness. So how do you achieve greatness? How do you achieve great faith, great job, a great social circle, a great career, a great life? Is not by asking what others can do for you. It's not asking what the country can do for you, what the university can do for you, what parents, your friends can do for you, but it's asking what you can do for them. That's greatness. So the question to ask on the job is not what am I getting, is what are you becoming? Because there's a lot of people out there that are living life in quiet desperation, and they really are not prepared. They keep telling themselves that I've got time, and thing is, time is one of the worst things the devil can use against you in terms of distancing you from your purpose. They'll keep telling you, listen, you're young, why don't you wait till after university? Why don't you go get a job so you can make some money, so you can funnel that business idea of yours? Maybe you should wait till you have kids, or maybe your kids should graduate first so you have more time to be able to do this. Then you keep saying that until the end of your life, you're still stuck in the dust of your own regret. And that is what really troubles my heart, because you've heard the phrase, the richest place in the world is the graveyard. Unwritten business deals that were never made, songs that were never written. It's crazy. I don't want it to get too deep, but this is, I guess what I'm trying to say is, although time is an essence, and yes, we have an abundance of time as we think, but life is actually really a vapor in the wind, and it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity rather than have an opportunity and not be prepared for it.
Because I found it hard back in the day. That's something I found it difficult. But I don't even